Hi, first graders. This is Miss Strohmeyer, and I'm here to give you your first lesson of the school year. I'm so excited that you were able to tune into YouTube, and I'm so sorry that we missed you on our live Zoom, but I wanted to make sure that everybody still has a chance to read and learn with me. So I'm so happy that you're here, and I'm so happy that you are learning with me. As you can see, I'm in my classroom at school. I have my board behind me, my paper, and then I also have our Clever Touch right there. So I'm here at school. Some of these lessons will be coming to you from my home, but right now I'm at school, and I'm really excited to teach you. So right now we are going to think about, so I need you to put your thinking caps on. I need you to think really hard. And I want you to think about a time when you were nervous or when you were scared. So I'm going to give you a second to think. A time when you were nervous and a time when you were scared. So think about something that makes you nervous or makes you scared. And if you need more time to think, you can pause this video. You can click pause and you can think, and then when you're ready, you can hit play. And I want to share with you a time when I was scared and I was nervous. So it was a really long time ago. It was a long time ago when I was a kid, and I was super nervous when my friend told me that we were going to go to the park and climb the monkey bars. I was scared. I was scared of going to the park and climbing the monkey bars because I thought I was going to fall off. So I felt very nervous and scared, and I wasn't quite sure that I wanted to go with her, and I wasn't quite sure that I wanted to do it. So maybe there's a time like that you have felt scared or nervous. And I want you to think about that, and I want you to keep that in your brain while I read a story to you today. The story that I am going to read to you, and I'm going to do my very best to show you all the pictures. So you might not be able to see Miss Strohmeyer, but hopefully you'll be able to see my book. So this book is called First Day Jitters. First Day Jitters. And I'm thinking that today is our first day of school. And I wonder, since there's a school bus right here, I wonder if it is this character's first day of school. And by the looks of it, I'm going to show you a little closer. How do you think that this character feels about the first day of school? This book is called First Day Jitters. And I wonder if jitters are good or if jitters are bad. And by the way she looks, I think that jitters mean that she's probably a little nervous. Do you agree? Do you think that she's a little bit nervous to start school? Let's find out. This book is called First Day Jitters by Julie Danberg. Sarah, dear, time to get out of bed, Mr. Hartwell said, poking his head through the bedroom doorway. You don't want to miss the first day at your new school, do you? I'm not going, said Sarah, and she pulled the covers over her head. Of course you're going, honey, said Mr. Hartwell, as he walked over to the window and he snapped up the shade. Do you think she's going to go to school? No, I'm not. I do not want to start over again. I hate my new school, said Sarah. And she tunneled down to the end of her bed. So if she tunneled all the way down to the end of her bed, you can see that she's hiding under all of her covers. And it sounds like she's going to a new school. A new school might be really nervous. How can you hate your new school, sweetheart? Mr. Hartwell chuckled. You've never even been there before. Don't worry. You liked your other school and you'll like this one too. Besides, just think of all of the new friends you will meet. That's just it. I don't know anybody, and it will be hard, and I just hate it. That's all. I think that if she gave it a chance, she'd be able to meet a new friend. But what will everybody think if you aren't there? We told them you were coming. Oh my goodness, I see police officers and I see a missing sign on these pages. They're going to think that she's missing. They're going to think that they need to go find her if she doesn't show up to school. No, they will think that I am lucky, and they will wish that they were at home in bed like me. Mr. Hartwell sighed. Sarah Jane Hartwell, I'm not playing this silly game 1 second longer. I'll see you downstairs in 5 minutes. Sarah tumbled out of bed. She stumbled into the bathroom. Oh man, this doesn't sound like she's excited at all. This sounds like she really doesn't want to go. She fumbled into her clothes. My head hurts, she moaned as she trudged into the kitchen. Mr. Hartwell handed Sarah a piece of toast and her lunchbox. I wonder if her head really hurts or if she's just trying to use it as an excuse not to go to school. They walked to the car. Sarah's hands were cold and clammy. They drove down the street. She couldn't breathe. It sounds like she's really scared. When I get scared, sometimes my hands, they'll get cold. And sometimes it'll feel like it's really hard to breathe. And I think that's happening to Sarah right now. And then they were there. I feel sick, Sarah said. Nonsense, said Mr. Hartwell. You will love your new school once you get started. Oh, look over there. There's your principal, Miss Burton. Sarah slumped down into her seat. I'm going to show you what Sarah probably did. If she slumped down into her seat, she probably got super low in the car and started hiding. So she's probably trying to hide from Miss Burton, her new principal. And I'm going to show you. There is Miss Burton right there at the school door waiting for Sarah to get out of the car. And I want you to think, first graders, as we're reading this story, I wonder how you felt on the first day of kindergarten. It was a new school for you, and I wonder how it felt. I wonder if you felt the same way Sarah feels right now, if you felt like you were a little scared and nervous for kindergarten. Let's see what happens. Oh, Sarah, Miss Burton gushed, peeking into the car. There you are. Come on, I'll show you where to go. She led Sarah into the building and walked quickly through the crowded hallways. Don't worry, everyone is nervous the first day, she said over her shoulder as Sarah rushed to keep up. So there's so many kids. It looks like it's a very busy school, but Miss Burton is trying to make her feel better and tell her that it's okay, and sometimes it's okay to be nervous. When they got to the classroom, most of the children were already in their seats. So almost everyone is ready. The class looked up as Miss Burton cleared her throat. Class, attention, please, said Miss Burton. When the class was quiet, she led Sarah to the front of the room and said, Class, I would like for you to meet. So she's about to introduce Sarah. Look at all of those friends in this picture. Do you think that Sarah has a friend in this picture? Do you think that one of these classmates is going to be her friend? I want you to think right now, how do you think Sarah is going to feel on the last page? Before I turn the page, I want you to think. I want you to make a prediction. So maybe close your eyes. Sometimes I have my class do this. I want you to close your eyes. Last year, they would close their eyes and they would think of a prediction. What do they think is going to happen on this last page? How is she going to feel after seeing all of these super nice faces? I'm going to read you this page one more time. When the class was quiet, she led Sarah to the front of the room and said, Class, I would like for you to meet your new teacher, Miss Sarah Jane Hartwell. How does she look on this page? So this is Miss Burton, and this is Miss Sarah Jane Hartwell. She looks like she's not as nervous anymore after seeing all of those sweet faces on the other page. Now I want you to think, did you think that Sarah was the teacher or did you think that she was the kid? Because when I read this book for the first time, I thought that Sarah was one of the students that was scared to go into class. I didn't think that she would be the teacher. Now some of you might not think, but teachers get nervous too. This is Miss Strohmeyer's first day of school, and I have never taught on a computer before. So I was really nervous when I made this video, and I'm still a little bit nervous because I hope that you guys could see my book, I hope that you could hear me, and I hope that you really liked it. And it makes me nervous sometimes thinking about making sure that I'm doing everything to make you guys happy and make you learn at school. So I'm a little bit scared. I'm a little bit nervous today. And teachers get scared and nervous too. And it's okay to be nervous, and it's okay to be scared. But we're not going to be nervous and scared all year. I'm sure I'll feel a little bit better after I make this video for you and after I'm finished and I know that I did it one time and I can do it again. So I want you to think about what you felt this morning. What did you feel this morning when you logged onto Zoom or when you logged onto this video? How were you feeling? Did you feel a little scared? Were you feeling sad? Or maybe nervous? Or maybe some of us were just so excited. I know I was excited this morning. I was very excited because I have been missing all of my friends' faces. I've been missing seeing all of my friends at school, and I was very excited to see them. But then I was also a little bit nervous. But I think mostly I was excited. So I want you to think about how you felt today. And if you're not sure, you can pause this video, you can click the pause button, and you can think about it if you need more time to think about how you felt today. And I want you to go in your envelope and I want you to find this page. This is our first activity that we're going to work on. And this is a page that says First Day Jitters. This is how I feel. And you're going to draw a picture about how you felt today. Maybe you can draw a picture of you in your bedroom or at the kitchen table, maybe eating breakfast. And I want you to show me how you felt and where you were in your house, or maybe you were at daycare, or maybe you are at a friend's house, or you are at a grandma, grandpa, or aunt, uncle's house. But I want you to show me where you are, and I want you to tell me how you feel. You can show me that by drawing a picture of you and how you feel. If Miss Strohmeyer was excited this morning when I got to school, Miss Strohmeyer would have an excited face. This is an excited face. But if Miss Strohmeyer was scared, this would be Miss Strohmeyer's face. Okay? So make sure your picture shows exactly how you feel. And I want you to tell me. I want you to write and tell me. So this says, I feel And I want you to tell me how you feel and why you feel that way. So I could say, I feel excited because I got to meet new friends. So I'm going to show you that behind me on my board and what that looks like. So I'm going to find my marker and I'm going to show you how that looks on my board right here. I'm going to bring you a little bit closer. Okay? So I feel this is what your page says. I feel, and I'm going to tell you that I feel excited to see my new friends. And then I have room above so that I can draw a picture. And you might not feel excited today. So I don't want you to use what Miss Strohmeyer wrote. I want you to tell me how you feel. And I want you to tell me what you felt this morning when you woke up before your first day of school. And I want you to tell me why. I didn't just tell you I feel excited. I told you why I was excited. I felt excited to see my new friends. And then I'm going to make sure that I have a picture up here to show on my paper how I feel. And then we're going to get back on Zoom in a little while and we're going to share how we felt on our first day of school. So if you'd like to get on Zoom, make sure you get on Zoom at 11 o'clock after you finish your page. And make sure you give me some pretty drawings and some color on them too. So make sure you find some crowns if you have them. It's okay if you don't, but if you do, make sure you give me some color. So tell me how you feel, and I can't wait to see you guys in a little while. Bye, friends.